All right, on this episode of Bowks Talking Bouts, very excited to be talking to an individual fighting at the February 7th UFC Fight Night. And a very intriguing welterweight matchup is going down as Alex Morono takes on Daniil Donchenko. And great having Daniil on Bowks Talking Bouts for the first time. How you doing, man?
Hey guys, amazing, great. I'm so happy, so excited to fight, and it's my official UFC debut, and I wanna do it. I wanna make my debut in a really excited way and finish this fight and brutal way, and just enjoy my life after this debut and keep going forward.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like you're facing a great opponent to introduce yourself to the UFC, just in the sense they've been on the roster for close to a decade now and 23 fights in the UFC, some big name victories. Like, I would think this would be a great opponent to be having that official UFC debut per your wording there.
Yes, it's exactly great opponent. Uh, Here I should just show, not only win, I should do it in excited way. I should do it in a great way. It's not only about win now, and actually the Paramount era. It's not only about wins, not only about fighting. It's about like some stories, about some action, and I'm the fighter who wanna put action inside the cage, and I will definitely do this. And for me, it's the most important. It's not the win. It's amazing fight. It's a lot of exchanges, damage of my opponent. I hope you will see some blood on his face. I don't care if it will be on my face. It still looks good. So I just wanna give people this emotions, like this feelings, like uh so just cannot wait to show it, to open my door and just fight inside.
Yeah, it seems like exciting times. I mean, that Paramount deal that you mentioned, this being the first like fight night kind of offering of the calendar year, the new meta Apex naming and stuff like that. It seems like there's a
Yes.
few new variables at play.
Yes, I'm the first in the first card to open Meta Apex for UFC Fight Nights. Before it was only Zuffa, right? But not UFC. So I will be first. Yeah, I will be in the first card in Meta Apex, and we have some good bonuses, extra bonuses, and some extra motivation. And uh, now more people inside the Apex, and it will make me even more excited because I like when people scream, I like when people support, I like when people react. Then I hit someone and people like, ooh, wow, I love it. So now more people, and I will be more excited.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, I know you're very excited about this looming fight with you looking at it as the official UFC debut, but I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't touch on the, I guess, sentiments from the last fight. I mean, it's a huge moment in anyone's career to win a season of The Ultimate Fighter. So just curious to have you offer up some thoughts on that victory and just what it meant for you in your career progression and all.
Yes, I was ready. I was ready. My mental health was ready for accept this win, and I put in my Instagram like Ilya Topuria, I won this fight already before fight, because I was ready to accept. Some people they just stressed, they worried about everything. Me, I'm like I just prepare horse, but the victory is from God, you know what I mean? So I don't care. I prepare horse, it's me. I'm ready, like to ride, to fight. And then what will happen. It's like poker. You have very good hand, and 90% you will win. Something can happen. And then I step inside the cage, I accept all of this. So I accept that he can knock me out, he can submit. Of course, more chance that I will win, more chance that I prepare so good for this fight. But I accept, so I'm not nervous at all before my fights because I accept all the sujets of the fights, like wins or lose, doesn't matter. But I know that I will put everything on the table and I will put all my heart to win this fight. So, and it was the same for the Ultimate Fighter, first fight in the house, second one, and then third one. And my confidence built so much in the Ultimate Fighter season, and I completely changed like a fighter. I start to be like more confident. That's why I start to hunt the people right now, Before I was fighting, after first fight in the Ultimate Fighter, I understand I should not just fight. I should hunt. You know what I mean? Because I can do it. I have very good weapons. I have very good skills, and it's only all in your head. You can be just like fight. You can be like you can put loose. You can put win. I just put like I just should finish this guy, and I will do it. It not means I will go crazy from first minute, It means like hunter, they passion, but I will hunt the people right now and I will hunt Alex Morono and I will really try to finish him and I hope everything will be good. It was the same with my finale, with my final fight. I was just like hunter inside the octagon.
And I thought it was really cool that you took the moment to, I guess, kind of like, I guess, put it out there that your teammate Dimitri would be worthy of a UFC spot. And, using that platform when you won the Ultimate Fighter to advocate for your teammate Dimitri, I think that says a lot about you.
Yes, and I hope maybe he can go up weight class or some down weight class because we don't know yet which weight classes will be on the Ultimate Fighter. But I say if like you can put him on the Ultimate Fighter should be great because we have stories. I spoke about him in my Ultimate Fighter after my Ultimate Fighter wins about him. He was there. We did official waiting like he go and I was behind him like a coach, So if they will put him on the Ultimate Fighter season 34, it's like it's a great story, because and I hope maybe it will be again 170 or maybe 185 or maybe 155. Let's see, but I hope he will jump in.
And I mean, you have quite the, I guess, great history of having high level teammates with you. I know you have described Rafael Fiziev rather, as your brother in past interviews, and just yeah, a bit of a rough night at
Yes.
the office against Mauricio Ruffy, but I mean, a very great fight all the same. Like, what were your thoughts on that lightweight contest from UFC 325 and everything?
I mean, uh, it was great fight. Rafael start to show that he is like over, he was so confident. He go forward from beginning, and I saw like Mauricio was a little bit like, he don't need what he should do in first round because Rafael put too much heavy shots, heavy punches, and then just second round it was like one mistake from Rafa, and Mauricio was special and he used his chance, and we all see what happened. But one thing that it's like I say, it's like a poker. You can win all the fight and then just one shot, just one shot can change everything. But I still think, he have this like sometimes like before he have three losses, but these three losses, it's one loses against Justin Gagey with the sick fight, who is like champion right now,
Mm-hmm.
interim champion. Second lose, he injured. He won the fight, he just injured, And then he took like 6 days short notice from Thailand to US. Don't forget, you have planned for 30 hours, 30 hours. And then you should fight in Las Vegas in desert. And it was sick fight again, and he almost beat Justin Gage again, yes, of course, he had three losses on a row before, and but you see this losses, it's crazy. And then he beat Bahamundes. He showed that he he can be like really smart fighter. And then with Mauricio Ruffy, he was really good, just like I said, it's like a poker, and I really know that he can come back and go forward and forward. He's still young, just engaged in after 37, and he become a interim champion again. So Rafael have at least like 5 years. So I'm so excited to see his fights again, and it makes sense for me to see his fight against Hooker and who is there, or maybe rematch with Gamrot. Like I don't know, but he's really more for me. He's really more complete fighter than Rufi, than Benoit Saint Denis, than Hooker. He just like it was like not his day, but he's more like skills fighter because I know how he can wrestle, how he can grapple, and how he can strike. So let's see. It just like one step back for sprint up.
And I think someone who really showcases that kind of trend really well is a fellow Tiger Muay Thai fighter in Petr Yan, just in the sense of coming back from consecutive losses to do amazing things. And nowadays, you're more at Syndicate MMA, I understand, and Merab Dvalishvili is such a big name from that gym. Like, do you think we get that Merab Yan trilogy next? It would seem like the rubber match would be the next title fight there.
100%. I'm pretty sure next fight is Mirab and Petr Yan trilogy because Mirab deserve. He's a man, and he fought 4 times, 3 times, crazy weight cuts. Doesn't matter. He just won. He fight again. He just fought 5 rounds. He can go again for another war with Petr Yan for 5 rounds. So. Uh, and I was there, and he can just rest. After plan, he can come to the gym and he can spar all 5 rounds, and like he's like crazy in a good way. And we will see trilogy, because I don't think so that we have better fight. We have better fight you know uh, if Merab win. Uh, I don't know. It's maybe a rematch with Umar, but we also lost fight of Umar. And if Peter will win, maybe a rematch with O'Malley. It's 100%. So, you know, let's see. But it will be interesting trilogy.
Yeah, it just speaks to all the championship caliber people you surround yourself with. Like I mentioned, Marab and his great run with the bantamweight title, and guys like Yaroslav, Amosov, and everything like that,
Yeah.
who achieved great things in Bellator, and I understand is involved in your corner for this upcoming fight. So love to see who you're surrounding yourself with.
Yeah, so with me was my first, it was my friend, my sparring partner, my striking coach. It's Vitaly Dubina. He will be in my corner. He's like 2 times WACO world champion in kickboxing. WACO, yes. After he won world game, he was second in world game. He have stick record in professional kickboxing in Muay Thai. And he's still like active fighter. He just like took some rest to prepare me, myself for this fight, and I tried to find some contact to put him to fight in glory, because he can be a champion, and glory is the best kickboxing platform. So, and he's so hard. Then the second, it's of course John Wood, my head coach of Syndicate, coach of the year. Uh, a lot of muscles, but he's smart. He's smart, smart coach, and I like atmosphere in Syndicate. I like the energy in this gym, and I like the energy of John Wood. And no, it's like I'll. He's smart. Smart and nice. So it's the most important with good energy. And then it's Yaroslav Amosov, ex Bellator champion, future UFC champion. Because this guy, he's different. People will understand this soon. Now they just put some comments. Oh, Makhachev can smash, can beat him, but One thing that I can say, Yaroslav Amosov, he have much better wrestling and grappling than Islam Makhachev, and even than Hamzat Chimaev too. So just give this guy time and fights, and he will prove it. He don't need 5, 6 fights before title. Give him one more, and then title, and he's ready. And only this fight makes sense for me because only Yaroslav can can defend and can take Islam down, So only this fight for me makes sense because another fights in this weight class, it's not really like competitive, because no one has this kind of wrestling and grappling, you know. Maybe only Morales will be interesting with Islam because Morales have more chance because he have knockout power, so everything can change in every moment. But another division like Camaro, yeah, everyone else, they don't have this kind of wrestling. Maybe Shavkat, but we saw he's injured, So only one interesting fight against Makhachev. It's Ilya Topuria and Yaroslav Amosov.
I mean, that would be such an incredible matchup. And I think the breakdown you gave just really illustrates what an exciting time this must be for you entering such a stacked field at 170. And I know you have more you want to do in the promotion, but it would seem like you're entering a very deep field, which, from what I can tell, would excite you, just the challenge aspect.
Yes. I'm in this weight class, and what I say, I should just now fight, make my story, make highlights for UFC, make some knockouts, good fights. I'm not in rush. I just should learn a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And of course, if they will give me opportunity to go top 15 as fast as possible, I will go. If not, I don't care. I will make money and I will knock people out around top 15 and then I will go. But that I will be in top 15, in top 5, and I will fight for a title and I will win the title, it's like I'm pretty confident in that. I have too much time, and I'm just turned to 24 years old. And in my weight class, I think no one fought for a title before 28, right? So I think I have at least 4 years. And if I will look behind how I was 2 years ago and now, it's so big difference, like a fighter. And now I have this amazing opportunity. In Saturday, I will make my first good money, and I will use this money and this opportunity for make my camp much better, and I will just will go forward, keep training, keep learn, and now I have a great opportunity. So in few years, you will not recognize me,
No, it's very exciting times for sure. And you talk about the youth component in your favor, just so many more chapters to unfurl in the story. So exciting times to be able to talk to you for sure, man. But I was seeing in a feature article on the UFC website that your biggest inspiration is Max Holloway, which, based on the way you approach fighting and just wanting to create that excitement, makes a great deal of sense. But I feel like I'd be remiss if I didn't get your thoughts on his rematch with Charles Oliveira and just how you see that BMF title fight playing out there.
It's so good for me, It's like Max Holloway. Everyone thinks he just the guy who go for bang, like just crazy fight, but he is so smart. He is so smart, and we saw this how he can follow his game plan with Arnold Allen, with Topuria. He just kicked like with Volkanovski. He is like really smart, really good, and he put the action. He fights smart, but with a lot of action. And everyone knows that Max Holloway step inside the octagon, it will be like a lot of action, It will be a good fight. 100% will be good fight. And he was a champion, but not just like a champion who won the belt and we know, he's a champion. No, he's a legend. He was the kind of the champion who, and people knows if he will fight, it will be like, he's like action fighter plus champion. It's something insane, So uh, he's like big inspiration, and I really wanna that people talk about me like they talk about Max Holloway on his prime. Yeah.
No, it's awesome stuff, man. And I mean, you're already carving out a good path for yourself. And yeah, definitely one of the more intriguing fights for this weekend's card and everything like that. But you had such a big run in 2025. You had some great wins in the tough tournament en route to becoming the
Yes.
champion outright. I guess I guess looking at your career this time next year and we're reflecting on what you did in 2026, are there any specific goals you're hoping to kind of map out and achieve for this year? Like any 2026 centric focuses in a sense?
I would love to fight, like, if it's possible now. I would love to fight April 5, and then I would love to fight June, right? In Baku, because many people can come to watch my fight. Many Ukrainian people can come and watch fight in Baku or in Europe, because for US it's kind of hard to open the visa, but all the people from who live in Ukrainian people who live in Europe, who can leave Ukraine for just, for these holidays to watch my fight. I know that I will have huge support in Azerbaijan, and I would love to fight in the card in Baku and one more fight before, So it will be like my perfect plan is looks like KO win in first round and 100K bonus Saturday after I fight in April. After it's Baku, I think it's June, right? And then doesn't matter somewhere in the end of year. It's 4 times. I'm young and I can fight 4 times. And more I fight, more people will know me, and I will build my personality. I will build my in my picture, like my story. So I just so excited to stay active as much as possible because I don't have a lot of damage. I'm young and I know only training. I have nothing. I don't have wife. I don't have kids. I don't have hobbies. I have only training and fighting. So more I train, more I fight. I'm staying more stable. My mental health more stable. Everything is going well, So I just don't want to spend my time for nothing. Train, fight, and keep going.
No, it's awesome stuff. And like I said, great run in 2025. And it seems like you want to have a really busy strength of schedule this year. So good. We're getting
Yes,
started on February 7th with this UFC
yes.
fight night offering, man. But really appreciate you making the time, Daniil, and everything like that. I just figured I'd give you the floor if maybe you had any final parting thought you maybe did want to add as we're wrapping up here. Just anything you wanted to get out there at all. I feel like we covered a few subjects, but if there was anything you did want to mention, figured I'd give you the floor.
First, thanks for you for inviting me. And second one, I just want to say that, you know, I try to prove everyone that fight for me is not only about win. It's about action, about damage, about blood, about brutal fights. So I will prove it again. I show you in first fight, in second fight, in third fight in the Ultimate Fighter, and now I will show you in the my UFC debut. And you will see it's already 5 fights in a row. Excited, brutal, bloody fights. So just keep going like this.
It's going to be an incredible
Thanks
fight
a lot.
against. Yeah, no, thank you, man. It's going to be a great fight with Alex Morono here, and great getting to talk to you. Hopefully, the first of many appearances on Bowks Talking Bouts here. Looking forward to checking out the fight when it goes down. But until then, man, have a good rest of your day, and thank you for making time to talk so close to the fight. Yeah, thank you.
Let's go. Thank you.